always forget your coaster.
Yo, what's up, everybody?
We got him.
I always forget your coaster. From Galaxy's Edge.
Oh, yeah.
And that's really important as I'm starting the intro. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Side Project Podcast. Boom.
Eek.
What are you doing, man?
I have no idea. We got R2D2 here with us today.
Yeah.
Special guest R2D2. It'll say it in the thumbnail. It'll say episode. What would this be? 16, and then whatever we call it.
The R2D2
and,
special.
With R2D2. With guest at R2D2 on Instagram.
Right,
Give him a follow.
What's up, man? How you been, man?
I've been all right, man. Hey, I watched. Did you ever watch? Okay, Toy Story.
Yeah,
Classic.
Of course, right? Toy Story 4, though? Are you talking about that?
I'm talking about Toy Story 4, man.
I still to this day have not seen it.
Oh, man, then I can't say it.
You can say it, dude. I don't care. I'm not really that interested in that one, to be honest with you.
Okay, the movie is great. I think it's good. I love all the Toy Story movies. They're amazing. But, Roger, did you see it? Okay, Roger says he's seen it. Roger's here again.
Nobody cares.
I didn't like the end.
Huh?
I didn't like the end.
Why not?
You? Yeah, Toy Story 4. Did you like the end? I didn't like the end either, man.
Why not?
You really want to know?
Yeah, I don't care, dude.
For anybody that's watching, by now you
should have already
seen it, you know. So I don't think we can do a spoiler alert type thing or anything. But are you sure you want to know?
Yeah, dude, I don't care.
All right. So you know the premise of the movie or no?
Well, I know this is that was Tom Hanks' exit as Woody. He wasn't gonna be Woody no more, right?
I have no idea. I haven't. Is that true?
That was the last. That was the last Woody he was supposed.
I believe
to
this is supposed to be the last Toy Story. So the premise of that movie is that they go on a little family road trip, and Woody ends up finding Bo Peep.
Oh,
Bo Peep is what they call a lost toy now. She's just at like a carnival.
Sorry
There's a
about the
store
little spit right there.
I didn't even feel anything.
Yeah.
And this and that and blah blah blah. So they whatever. So they end up finding her, and Woody realizes that he's not really, I guess you could say, needed at the house anymore.
Shit.
She's not playing with him. Nobody's playing with him. He's not an interesting toy anymore.
Yeah.
And so he leaves everybody behind and bounces with Bo Peep.
Oh, nice. Started off his own little life.
That's it.
That's cool, man.
That's how it ends. It's supposed to be a nice love story and like a wrap up. You know what I mean? But you just
don't know if that's needed.
Sorry, I'm fixing the levels here.
No, you're good.
Yeah,
man.
no, I just didn't. I want them to stay together, man. You can't split up Woody and Buzz.
Oh yeah,
You know?
I mean, clearly a woman cut between them. So.
Yep. Bo Peep. Bo Peep, man.
But
You
yeah,
watch
man.
anything? I also watched The Other Guys. Remember that movie?
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Gator, what does he say?
Gator don't play no shit.
Gator don't play no shit. Yeah.
My favorite.
Hell yeah.
My favorite scene, dude, is when homegirls trying to tell him like, oh, you know, like you've come along so far, you've been doing good, and he's like, yeah, he's like, sometimes I just feel like I'm still caged up because he feels like the pimp is coming out of him.
Yeah.
And she's like,
he starts
he's
saying,
like, I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
He's like, who did that to you?
Gator's
You
bitches
just
better be
been
wearing
using
jimmies.
jimmies.
Yeah,
I was
using jimmies
dying,
or whatever.
dude.
Yeah, that shit is
Oh,
hilarious.
man.
I mean, I've seen that movie a million times, but it's on Netflix now, and I watched it again.
It's one of those classic movies that I think is going to stick around for a while.
You know what I wish too? I wish more actors would do cameos like how Samuel L. Jackson and The Rock did in that movie. How they were just in it for like the first 10 to 15 minutes and then it was done. I wish more big name actors would do things like that.
You know what I wish?
Just come in, do a little bit. You know what I mean? Did you watch anything new lately or play anything new?
Honestly, I've been playing same thing, Call of Duty, but I noticed the rust maps went away.
It's gone?
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe I wasn't. I thought it was coming back for good. I think it was just part of like a season package. I'm also not buying into any of the DLCs or extra microtransactions. I'm not paying for.
Maybe you need to pay for it.
Well, they're called battle passes, but I'm not doing
Venom.
that.
He's
dude.
about to fall.
It's all right, man. He's rocking.
He's gonna fall. He's gonna break the whole table.
On the count that he's so heavy, but nonetheless, dude. I mean, just typical. Oh, and I started getting. I think we talked about it last time, but I'm like. Season 2 deep into Better Call Saul.
Oh, Better Call Saul. Yeah.
I started watching that. So I mean,
we've both seen Breaking Bad a number of times, but you have never seen Better Call Saul.
This is my first time.
This is your first run through. Yeah,
I'm popping my cherry out.
Hey.
Yeah. So there's that, dude. But other than that, it's the typical grind, man. Work and come here and all that good stuff.
I'm still watching Breaking Bad for like the 4th, 5th time. I don't know anymore. I've lost count. I'm on season 3, I think. I'm on season 3. It only has 5 seasons, so I'm creeping up, man. I'm creeping
Yeah.
up. And I'm so like, even though I've watched it a million times, like I'm so into it, man.
Yeah.
Like I'm still so into it. And I'm like, I can't watch anything else. Every night it's become like routine to watch Breaking Bad again.
Yeah,
It's
right.
such a
As
good
you're
damn
closing
show, dude. I have a question, man.
interesting.
How much are you willing to spend for the next gen consoles?
Oh,
Whether it be the Xbox
doesn't
Series
matter.
X or the PS5, whatever, it doesn't matter. How
I
much
think-
are
I
you
think
willing
Toad-
to
I
dish
think-
out?
I think Toad just wants to stay lean.
I know he's just
Must have got into some of that scissor.
he's gangstering it up. He's
Coats all thrown
what?
up.
What?
Still DRE. Hell yeah.
Oh, that's motherfucker needs to stop.
How much like is too much? I guess. You know what I mean? What would you be willing? What if you had your way? What do you want to
honestly,
spend?
honestly, like all jokes aside, like
Yeah.
I don't care, like whatever you want to call it, what I've paid previously and what I'm gonna turn in, just leave them on the
We're
lean.
leaving
man.
him on the lean.
I'm max, and this is pushing it
Mm-hmm.
just because of what you could do with it. 650 tops. Dude.
That's what you would be comfortable with.
Yeah, but that would have to be like the 1 terabyte memory.
Yeah.
That would have to be like a
Yeah.
maybe even an exclusive
Yeah.
game
Bundled with a
edition.
game. Yeah.
yeah, you know, something like that. But
See, me-
because I know what's gonna happen, dude. Like like I totally meant to cut you off. Is they're gonna say, well, you know, we're upping the technology and the
Yeah,
parts that
this,
this and
that.
parts that that,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
we know where they're producing it. We
Yeah.
know where the manufacturing is coming
Yeah.
from. So don't give me that cost stuff. But I mean, you've seen it, you know.
Yeah.
So what would you pay?
Honestly, like I don't think it should be more than like 500, dude. But I
think
know
so?
we're in a different time. I know we're in a different time. But I just don't think it should be any more than 500 to keep it up there for everybody. You know what I mean?
650 for me, like I said, it has to be like
It's
a
a bundle,
special. It's
yeah.
a special edition or some
More
kind of
stuff,
bundle.
yeah.
By now, honestly, like you guys should be giving us the headsets. It
Yes.
shouldn't be spending
Everything should just
$100
be
some
included. Come on.
But-
But you know it's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
They got to make
but
their money
we're-
for everything.
We're
they can
talking
make the
about
money
from
in.
the standpoint of us,
Yeah.
like what would we want?
Yeah, what you would want, what you'd hope for.
Honestly, 650 max, 1 terabyte game exclusive edition release.
See,
That's it.
I worry because the production cost for the PS5 is rumored to be at 450.
Yeah, and there's no
So-
way they're only gonna put 200 on that.
I don't, man. They're definitely not putting just 50. But wasn't it? I should have done the research, but I just thought of it right now. Isn't it Xbox? If you don't know, it's fine. But tell me if it rings a bell. I think the current Xbox Ones aren't they only making like? Aren't they doing just that? Like for instance, example, it was
Unlimited run.
450 production cost, and they're selling it at like $499.
Yeah, but we're also in a different
time,
dude.
yeah, yeah.
And even that much of a difference since the Xbox One X,
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and the last PlayStation 4 to the new PlayStation 5's
Yeah.
revolutionary logo is it's honestly they're usually in the 350 to 400 range depending on what
It's
you're
just
buying.
now we live in such a
But
everything's
like I
up.
said, the biggest
know?
thing that they're gonna try to say is, "Oh man, the amazing technology
Yeah,
that we've
this, with the
upgraded
new
this
ray tracing, the
We're-
shadow technology,
You know,
and-
so it's
Yeah,
like
they're gonna try to get you with
They're
that.
gonna try to get you on that 8K capable bullshit that we don't even have 8K capable
TVs. Well, maybe we do. I don't know, but I just got a 4K one,
Yeah.
so I'm
TVs
not
that
at-
we
I'm
could
not at
actually
8K
gonna
yet.
shell out money
Yeah,
for. You
yeah,
get what
yeah.
I'm saying? I think they're also gearing up to kind of tell you like, this is gonna be a little bit of
Yeah.
a higher end console thing,
Yeah.
because they're putting so much into it. I can understand like the business aspect of it. Like if I own shares in Xbox and PlayStation, etc. Like I didn't mean to kiss the mic there. I just totally did. You know, one of those. But what I'm saying is, like, from a business standpoint, it's great. From a consumer standpoint, we're the
sucks.
ones that get screwed.
Yeah. This is a rumor that I am totally stoked for. Blizzard is teaming up with Netflix. Blizzard, Activision Blizzard, the company. They're responsible for things like World of Warcraft, Overwatch, Diablo, and exactly just that. Blizzard is teaming up with Netflix for an Overwatch and Diablo series, dude. And I'm stoked for that, dude.
It's obviously going to be like anime, right? Yeah. That's what
Yeah,
it's-
Diablo is rumored to be anime, and Overwatch is rumored to be cartoon, and that totally fits the theme of the games.
I know it's probably very early on to know because these are just rumors that they're going to go into
Yeah,
production.
this is all that
but
I've seen.
Oh, okay. So you haven't seen like who's
No,
going to voice
there's
over?
no other
who's
nothing.
gonna-
There's no other information. And I wonder actually that you say that's a good point because the voiceovers for Overwatch, the characters are so perfect. The voiceovers that they got for the characters, I don't see them using different voices.
Well, that would
for
suck,
for the
right?
show. I think they should use the voices
Of those
from
same
the
characters?
game in the show.
Yeah.
I think it
Yeah.
fits too
Well,
perfect.
well,
you know?
not even just that. It's just that I've already related to like let's say that specific Overwatch main character.
Yeah.
I'm gonna expect that same. I just keep kissing the mic.
I love these
Yeah.
mics.
So I would expect
For them
want
to
have that guy's voice.
Yeah.
I want to recognize that.
Like
one.
I can't.
It's
I know
anime.
you don't. I know you don't know all the characters,
Yeah.
but like I can't. Let's see. What pops do I have? No, I don't have any of the good ones that I'm gonna reference here. Like I can't. I
Roadhog,
can't
Reaper.
picture Reinhardt being a different voice. I can't picture Tracer and Diva being a different voice. Just my personal opinion.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Did you ever play the Borderlands game?
I think I tried to with Roger one time, but that was about it.
I never really got into it. I mean, I know what it is and I know about it, and I think my brother Zane used to play it a lot.
Yeah. Is it like a
But
shooter type?
Yeah, it's a
thing?
shooter game. Yeah,
I'm surprised
I
I didn't play it then.
So director Eli Roth, known for horror movies mainly, is gonna be
Director?
he's gonna be bringing Borderlands to the big screen.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I know. I haven't seen anything. I don't know if it's gonna be live action.
It seems
or anything.
like,
I'm assuming it's gonna be live action.
It seems like a reminiscence of like a Mad Max type style movie, right?
Who knows? I don't know what they're exactly going to do with it. I'm not too big on Borderlands, so I don't know the storyline or anything. I have seen the gameplay and whatnot, but I don't know the storyline. But either way, I'm stoked. I'm always stoked when a video game adaptation makes it to the big screen or a series or anything like that, and I'm always hopeful that they do good and they break the curses.
Which honestly, we need to stop slacking. We need to go watch.
Go
Sonic.
see Sonic. I know.
Yeah, because we were just talking about this off
Holy
camera.
shit. Did you see that?
Yeah,
You see that?
Yeah, that's a.
Oh
that's
my
what's
god,
that,
that's a
hornet?
yellow jacket.
Oh, a little yellow jacket.
Oh, that is frightening. We're not going to talk about the spoilers for Sonic, even though we haven't seen it. Unfortunately, Instagram people are they don't give a shit, and it's fucked up.
Yeah.
I've seen major spoilers. I already saw the end. I saw the I think is the end credit scene. I already seen a bunch of stuff. Yeah, Roger's smoking that.
I think it's called Devil's Lettuce, but
No,
yeah.
it's definitely the.
like that.
I already seen a bunch of spoilers, and that sucks.
Well, the same
but
thing happened with
it
Star
is-
Wars, right?
Yeah.
But you still haven't even seen that.
No,
though,
I
bro.
pretty
Like,
much know the whole movie already by now.
yeah.
That's my fault though. I waited too long. But Sonic, I really want to go see it. Anyway, Stranger Things. Who saw the Stranger Things reveal? Damn, I just hit the living shit out of my elbow.
That's because you were so excited for it that you're like,
Hopper
Stranger
is
Things-
alive.
No, remember
which
what
we
we
already
said?
knew that, dude.
You remember what we said?
What? That Hopper's alive.
Exciting
news.
That's how we're
Hopper's
gonna
alive.
introduce exciting news now.
Hell yeah. Hopper is alive, and we all kind of predicted that though. He's got his head
Yeah.
shaved. He looks like me, so he looks a lot better with his head shaved, of course.
Oh, who the-
And Stranger Things season 4 is also rumored to be split up into 2 parts.
Which again,
be a good thing,
which
could be a
again,
bad thing.
what?
Builds the anticipation.
Well, no, because I think there's been a lot of successful series that have done the same thing. Has split it
But
up
does
into
this
parts.
mean it's going to be the
Like,
last season then?
It might be because it's that big of a season. Like honestly, like I know you're not probably into the ranch, or you probably are.
No,
so like the
I
ranch.
never
okay.
got into. I watched a couple
sucks.
episodes and I
Yeah.
couldn't get into it, man.
I liked
it's
it.
just slow. It's too slow paced for me.
Well, I mean, I got taste and you don't, so that's the difference with that.
I
but
also don't. I'm not a big fan of like cowboy stuff and ranches and farms.
Really?
I'm just not.
Your dad stays saying he wants to go to Montana, but
I think my
don't-
dad likes like old westerns too.
Yeah, I don't think he'd. Yeah. So, my point is that there's been, whether our opinions matter or not, there's been plenty of successful series that have broken it up into parts. You know, so I don't.
Has there been? I guess there has. Yeah, I mean they do that on TV. They used to.
Well,
I
it's
mean,
like a TV thing,
yeah.
but essentially
They split
Netflix.
it into
Netflix
seasonal
is
quarters
our
or whatever.
Yeah, but Netflix
Yeah.
is our TV. Netflix is the
Can be, yeah.
Yeah, there's no reason. I mean, I don't know. Like unless you're
I'm stoked
specifically
either
watching
way.
certain things on cable, then I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm stoked either way, and I just wonder since they're splitting it into 2 parts. Usually, when they do things like that, that means that
This is the end.
This is the last, and they're prolonging
Endgame.
this last season. Yeah.
Infinity War.
And then there was another one that Harry Potter's. Harry Potter's. There we go.
Oh yeah, the last one with Voldemort.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I read all those books, which, by the way,
I didn't read any of them.
Yeah, I did.
Um, speaking of series
Stranger
and
Things?
franchises and things like that.
Oh, you can bring
Harrison
it up.
Ford. Did you guys see what Harrison Ford said? So he was in a recent interview and he got asked about Force Ghosts, and he responded with, "Go ahead, I'll let you say, man."
I have no fucking idea what a Force Ghost is, and I don't care.
Yeah. Well,
I was
don't-
excited about the.
Yeah,
the
I don't
the cursing.
cover R2D2's ears. That's
Well, he's a robot, man.
I'm
He
sorry.
could-
He still has feelings.
But the whole point
Still
is
has these
honestly,
robotic feelings.
It's honestly a. He was over it. He was always
He's been
voiced,
over it.
He's
He
always
was over
voiced
it,
his
yeah.
opinion since the
That
beginning.
he's not. He
I
doesn't
hate
really
it.
care.
But
Yeah.
if you didn't
He
care,
toned,
you
he
shouldn't
toned it
have.
down a little bit when he was on contract.
Oh well, no shit, because
Of
he was
course,
getting
you
paid.
have to.
Yeah,
And especially it being Disney.
Yeah.
Now,
Fuck Disney,
down
by the
Disney.
way. Which, by the way, we're gonna bring up
Yeah,
something else. But
Disneyland.
let's
If we have
keep
time,
going
we'll
with this
talk
though.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah. So keeping with Harrison Ford, he's also Indiana Jones 5 is coming out. It's set to start filming in April of this year. Let us know if you guys are interested in Indiana
need
Jones
this?
still. Yeah. Do we need this? I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And
To
who's
be
gonna
honest
be
with you,
who's gonna be his sidekick? You know, because
who
I know
knows?
you
They
know
did the
what I'm
Shia
saying?
LaBeouf thing.
Yeah.
Was that the last one that they did?
I think so. The last one was with Shia LaBeouf.
Right? Yeah, the last Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I've never been a giant Indiana Jones fan.
I was, dude. Honestly, like
I enjoy it, I guess, but I've
especially
never
the
been a
ride
giant.
at Disney.
Oh, the ride is amazing. But the show, I mean, the movie itself, I've never been like a giant indie fan. So I don't know. I'm like, whatever. I'll see a trailer and see if it
have to
really
impress
interests
you.
me. Yeah, I did not see Indiana 4.
But you know what though? It's like when you're passionate about something, I think it definitely shows, and it just sucks
It
that
really
he,
does.
it
It
sucks
really
that
it
he-
shows right through your shorts.
you know, massive. Which I'm wearing shorts right now.
Me too.
But yeah, so which our season is coming up.
Short season.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. I literally have. Well, now
I got
now,
good- I got
I'm not,
good-
I was never a big shorts guy.
I am.
I
It's just because I'm so massive.
I just held through it
Yeah.
and wore pants during the hot season. It sucked.
Yeah.
Sweating everywhere.
yeah.
Just swamp in
so we're
there.
kind of getting away from this whole point, but yeah, just
Vertical
wrap.
films are coming, man. Is that something that you're interested in?
I don't honestly. Okay, so obviously it's gonna be my opinion. It's not really geared towards offending anybody, if whatever the case is.
I don't think
honestly,
you're gonna offend anybody. I think everybody's on
don't-
board with
I
us on this
don't
one.
Well, if they're making them, it's because somebody somewhere thought it was a good idea.
Filmmaker, I'm gonna butcher the living shit out of his name. Filmmaker Timur Bekmambetov.
Yeah,
Bekmambetov.
because the accent made it any better. It's
Timur
developing the,
Bekmambetov
is developing the
He's developing the
world's-
world's first vertical format blockbuster for an upcoming film titled V2: Escape from Hell.
Yeah, so
That's the Julio accent.
Who?
That's the Skyrim's accent.
Oh, okay.
That's the Street Fighters.
I didn't say Street
You
Fighters.
said Street
bro.
Fighters, man.
Yeah, the Street Fighter.
We did
characters.
it. We did an interview. We were on the
BS3
actually
radio.
I don't know. By the time this comes out, it might already be out again. I don't know when it's releasing. But we did a BS3 radio podcast. We were on there the
Yeah,
other day.
that was really dope, man.
And
Shout out to him,
Yeah,
boy.
shout out
He
to
was
him.
real cool, man.
Amazing. Follow them if you don't. We did that, and we were talking about some
topics.
interesting games and arcade games that we used to play. And Julio used
Yeah.
to play the Street Fighters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which again with Blanca will whoop anybody's
We
ass.
used to
so.
play the Street Fighters all the times.
But the whole point is vertical films are apparently gonna be a thing. I don't want it because it's gonna change the
No.
way
Why do
it's
we need to
filmed.
do this?
It's gonna be not so much of a fisheye, but like that view type of like
It's it's just
panoramic
literally
type,
like you're
you know?
watching on your phone, just an
know.
Instagram. You know, it just why? What is the
'Cause
benefit and the need for it?
Yeah.
What is the benefit and the need for it? Let us know in the comments.
Do we need this?
Do you want a vertical films? Is there any sort? Maybe it's a younger generation thing, where it's on the go and they don't have to turn their phones. We got to make everything super easy for everybody.
Nah.
So we're gonna get into this week's
cosplay of the week and me kissing the mic again.
Hey. So this week's cosplay of the week was chosen by moi, and it's Sonic's, because since it's Sonic's,
Sonic topic. Yeah.
it's Sonic's. Since we were talking about Sonic and since the Sonic movie is out, thought we'd do something different. So I picked Sonic, and it's by Sonic the Cosplayer on Instagram. Super easy name. It's perfect. Look at this thing. I mean, if you guys
It's
are
amazing, dude.
watching right now, you're looking at it so you can
Yeah.
see. Pretty
gonna be
good.
up on post.
Pretty good. My bad. I'm underselling it here. It's pretty awesome, actually. I don't know if it's
love
animatronics in there.
Yeah, the helmet touch.
Yeah. For
I
those that
love
are just
man.
listening, it is literally a dude in a Sonic
Suit.
Yes, there we go. I was trying to think of the word. You know, full on like think if you're just listening, think of going to Disneyland and you see like Mickey Mouse and
characters and
Tigger,
stuff,
the
yeah.
characters and things like that. It's set up just like that. The eyes move, the hands move, and everything. The
eyebrows
fingers, the
move.
eyebrows move. I mean, the mouth moves. So I don't know if it's animatronic or not, or if it's like he's moving things while inside the suit. I have no idea. But
Regardless,
nonetheless,
it's dope,
it's
man.
pretty damn cool, and it's based off of. I believe it's based off the one from the film. Actually,
Okay.
I believe he kind of did it, to coincide with the film.
Yeah, gloves, shoes, and all
Yeah.
made by me. And this was all done in house by him. He
Yeah.
did the whole body. And like I know a lot of cosplayers sometimes they'll branch out,
Yeah.
they'll collaborate with certain people. But the fact that you did that by yourself, the time
Yeah.
that must have taken, man, awesome work
it says,
as always.
His caption says, "Ladies and gentlemen, I give you my fully articulated brand new suit based off of the hit film Sonic the Hedgehog. Bodysuit, gloves, shoes, and all made by me."
That's really dope, man.
You guys check him out on Instagram, Sonic the Cosplayer. A dope shit, man. Really cool. Looking at your Instagram right now, and I'm going through it. It seems
love
like you
the
do
shoes,
a
man.
lot of Sonic stuff, obviously, since your name is Sonic
look
the
at that.
Cosplayer. Yeah, he's got another one up there again for the listeners. It's kind of like a Sonic and Superman plus Captain America.
The trifecta.
Yeah. So shout out to Sonic the Cosplayer on Instagram. You guys give him a follow. Really cool, awesome.
My phone is going back in my pocket.
Sonic cosplay whole suit thing, man. You should go around like if since Nintendo is coming through at Universal, I'm certain they're gonna have like Mario characters walking around and maybe Yoshi's and stuff like that.
Hey,
if they ever were to
guy?
get Sonic, that would hire that guy.
I
man.
would fucking contract though. I'd be like,
Yeah.
look, man, I want some serious benefits and all that because you guys are
Yeah,
making
man.
millions. But
So we're gonna talk about some DC news.
some DC news, and I'm kind of disappointed, but it
Birds
is
of
what it is.
Prey and the emancipation of one Harley Quinn.
has been given a name change in theaters to Harley Quinn Birds of Prey. It's due to be it's due to it doing so poorly in the box office.
Yeah.
The
So
film wasn't that great.
No, I didn't see it. I don't care to, and I'm not dissing anybody that did see it or wants to see it or likes anything like that. But I just have such a poor taste in my mouth with DC. And we also talked about this very briefly on the BS3 radio podcast that we're going to be on.
Which by the way, and this obviously ties into it because it's all DC talk. That was the whole reason for Ben Affleck's exit as Batman.
Yeah, he was
felt
tired
that it was
of
just
DC,
beat down
and then
from,
also
he was beat down specifically
alcoholic
from,
as well.
from doing the Justice League filming.
Yeah. And just everything that he had to go through and the constant reshoots
really
everything.
unfortunate, man.
And I think it was a personal thing with him though too because of his alcoholism and things like that.
Again,
It drove him to drink is what I got from the
From the little extra.
from what he was talking about.
And it's a shame, man, because he was the best body wise.
Yeah, dude.
That's the aesthetics of it,
Yes.
the chin. We
Yes.
talked about it so many times.
Dude, he tittled my toddle. You know what I mean?
He tickled his pickle.
Let us know if we actually want to know. We want to know if there's because we do have a lot of DC followers, a lot of cosplayers that we.
Unpopular opinion between you and me.
Yeah.
Regardless, I think I'm still gonna watch it just because of Margot.
What Birds of
Birds
Prey?
of Prey?
I'm gonna wait until it comes out on streaming services or whatever it may be.
But I think I'm gonna just go for it just because you know what? That's something
I'm not gonna pay for it.
That's something
I'm
that
not
I've
gonna
always done. Well, I'm probably gonna go like a matinee. I'm not gonna pay full price. But the whole thing is
$6.
that's something that I've always done, regardless of whether you and me or like you, me, and Roger all agreed on the movie.
Yeah.
I would go watch it on my own, try to watch it as unbiased as I can. I know at this point it's been talked about so much, and if the title had to be changed, it kind of worries me.
I don't know, dude. DC just, I feel they disrespect their fan base, man, with all the crap that they keep doing.
And I'm very disappointed that Harley Quinn, which I saw.
So I'm gonna.
I saw snippets of it, but
while we talk about it, I'm gonna disrespect them. Put my feet up.
there you go with those socks, or lack thereof. But I'm disappointed that Harley Quinn
Straight up
didn't get her
disrespect.
hammer, dude.
What?
She didn't get her hammer.
Did you see the movie?
Well, I saw clips of it. She got like little bits of it. But
I can
it
barely
wasn't-
see you, by the
it
way. All I
wasn't-
see is R2D2's ass.
But the whole point, it wasn't throughout the movie. That's one of her main fucking weapons, dude. What are you
That's
doing?
what I'm saying.
Man?
I think they just, the amount of disrespect. That's why I got my leg up on the table. I'm gonna disrespect you guys back.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No calves, no socks.
Nothing. Let's continue with DC talk. Let's
So,
disrespect the shit out of this.
Shazam 2 started production this July, filming simultaneously with Black Adam starring The Rock.
Yep.
So that's going to be pretty
You know what?
exciting.
I actually gonna take my foot down for this one because I actually enjoyed Shazam.
I never watched it.
It's okay, in my opinion. It's one of the better ones, but it's just okay.
Sucks.
I mean, since the beginning, DC has just had a bad track record. But you know what?
They're in the shadows of Marvel, though,
Yeah.
to be honest with
Especially now. But do you know what, man? You want to know something, man?
you. Not really, but go ahead.
We all saw that Batman reveal. And
Oh,
actually,
you mean like the suit?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
dope.
actually stoked for that. And it's rumored that the movie is going to focus on year 2 of the Dark Knight's career. So he'll already obviously be a little bit into being Batman, but still fresh,
Still learning,
which is the exact opposite of Batfleck.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah,
an
Batfleck
old,
was already
tired
into it.
out Batman that was like, I'm done with this shit.
It
Kind
sucks
of
though,
exactly
man.
how Ben Affleck felt about DC in general.
Well, which that's another one for another time. But let's talk about some of the standout points and changes in the suit. The
Batman
bat symbol
logo is
Yeah.
said to be a gun.
It's called a symbol, dude. The
The
bat symbol.
symbol
on his
Yes,
chest, on his
yes.
chesticles.
The symbol right there, it comes in the middle and it kind of
Yeah.
hits the nipples a
Honestly-
little bit. I
honestly,
wonder if in the
it's
suit,
one of the best,
It rubs
uh,
his nipples while he's doing stuff. He's like, bah.
Well, I'm pretty
gonna
sure he
get
has
this
like.
guy, and then
he
it's
has,
like,
I'm pretty sure he has something to like avoid nipple
You
shaking.
never. Oh god, yeah.
But nonetheless, dude, I'm
It-
actually excited.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm stoked
It's a
for
good-
it, dude.
it's a
It
good
said-
looking suit.
Yeah, rumors are going around that the bat symbol is actually that is
The gun,
yeah,
yeah.
it's the gun that murdered his
His
parents. Yeah, and it's inside there. I think that's a really dope take,
Yeah.
dude. I don't know
Just for the symbolism alone.
100% like where the cowl meets the cape.
Oh,
right
you
here.
saw that, right?
I
Because
don't
like the
know if
cowl
I
looks
feel
different
that
now too.
100% or
Oh,
not.
you mean like the stitching on
Yeah,
there?
the part right here. If we look at it again, we should have
Yeah,
brought it
that's-
up, but I
no,
don't
no,
have
I
it
know
in
what
front of
you're
us right
talking
now.
about, the one where the cape
like
connects
the
and
cowl
shit.
meets the cape and the shoulders.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like that yet. I got to see a whole thing.
And you got to see it in
It's
action
not
too.
the biggest deal for me, but then also I don't know if I like the cowl, the mask itself. I kind of liked it when it has the chin, but he doesn't have the chin. It doesn't wrap.
Yeah, no,
you know
I
what I'm
saw
talking
it.
about. It stops
Yeah.
like right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about
Which
that.
that would have made more sense for Affleck since he has the better chin.
I like the way Affleck's whole thing was, man, and that he was
like his
that he was the oh god, what is the name? The big in the comics. Is it Frank? Is it shit? I don't know.
I don't think it's
You guys know what I'm
shit.
talking about at all? Frank? Is it Frank Miller?
Oh, you mean the adaptation of
Yeah, the
of
comic,
his?
the actual comic, the big
Adaptation,
the
he
big,
was
the big,
big
yeah.
homeboy?
Anyway, whatever. I'm stoked for the new Batman. I'm really looking forward to it. Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman, Robert Pattinson as Batman. That interaction.
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
looking forward to that
they're
interaction,
younger
dude.
generation. Okay. I'm.
Which, by the way, have you seen Zoe Kravitz's new show on Hulu?
No.
Oh, what is it called?
No, dude, I'm trying to catch. Honestly, I'm going step by step. After I get over Better Call Saul,
You'll watch
I'll get
something
into
else.
something else.
It's actually a pretty cool show. I watched 2 episodes.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. It's not bad. She smokes a lot of weed.
Hey, so I might watch it.
It's set in New York, which she's lived in Williamsburg for 10 years. Did you see her on Hot Ones?
Yeah.
Dude,
I did
fucking
see it.
trooper, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, she's a fucking trooper.
You know who just did one too? I think Will Ferrell just.
Yeah,
did a
I
hot
watched a
one
little bit of it. So we're gonna get into some Marvel news, man.
too. Because when don't we, right?
Yeah, we're gonna round this out with some Marvel news. Go ahead, man.
So Kang the Conqueror
I'm so
rumored to.
stoked for this, by the way. I just gotta say it. I gotta
you-
bring it in. Go ahead, keep going. Go ahead.
Are you gonna stop?
Yeah, it's all good, man. Go
All
ahead.
right. So Kang the Conqueror.
I'm just like so into it, though. Go ahead.
Kang the Conqueror rumored to be MCU's next big villain.
Yeah.
Said to occur in Loki. So which again is
Yeah.
all tying into the series.
I am so stoked for this. I'm stoked for this. So I did a
I
little bit.
was looking forward to Galactic, dude.
Galactus.
Galactus.
Let's try to get the
I'm
name
sorry.
right.
I'm sorry. I
Let's
messed that
don't
one
disrespect
up. I messed that
Galactus
one
like
up. Man,
that.
you know I'm bad with my pronunciations and enunciations and the Asians and the Asians.
You want to
and all
add
that
an
good
extra
stuff.
S on it too
Yeah,
instead? Galactuses?
Yeah. Street Fighters.
Can't wait for the Galactuses.
Skyrims.
I know about Kang the Conqueror a little bit here and there, but I don't know as much as I thought I did. So I did a little research and I wrote down, I got a couple of
Bullet points
here and I'm going to read them off to you. I wrote this. Nathaniel Richards is a 31st century scholar. I took some of it from Wikipedia. Nathaniel Richards is a 31st century scholar and possible descendant of Reed Richards, who is Mr. Fantastic, who becomes fascinated with history. He discovers time travel technology that was created by Victor Von Doom, which is Dr. Doom, obviously. The first time he used time travel, he was in his 20s. He went back to ancient Egypt to become the ruler. He called himself Ramatut. He spent most of his time searching for Insabanur, who becomes Apocalypse later.
Yeah.
Apocalypse from X-Men.
Yeah,
the
Apocalypse.
first mutant. Kang spent 10 years ruling ancient Egypt before he fled back through time, avoiding the rise of Apocalypse, which I don't know why. I didn't read those comics, and now I kind of want to.
Yeah.
He got wrapped up in a time storm created by a future version of himself named Immortus, which sent him to the 20th century, which is, about our time. There, he met and aided Dr. Doom, had a run-in with Cable. So you can see the Fantastic Four coming in, the X-Men coming in, before jumping back through time once more. At age 35, he branches off into an alternate reality of the 20th century, ruling under yet another name. So this guy is just going through time, doing all kinds of stuff, man. Yeah. Branching off into the 40th century, so now going back now going forward way past his time, he found himself, which most people will recognize, the new metallic alloy suit that he wears, which is capable of enhanced strength, energy, hologram, and force field projections, has a 30-day supply of air and food, which I didn't know that. That's nuts.
Yeah.
And is capable of controlling other forms of technology. The dude is unstoppable. You know what I mean? And then that he officially became Kang the Conqueror. But there's a lot more that went in there. Like when he was a young kid in his original timeline, he got his slit throat by a bully.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, rough.
You mean his throat slit?
What did I say?
Slit throat.
You got a slit throat?
Yeah.
He got his throat slit by a bully. And just all kinds of shit, dude. He was like obsessed with finding out his ancestors and like just insane shit, dude. It's actually a really, really interesting story. And everything ties in to so many different things, being a time traveler, of course. And then also to me, I did want Galactus as well. And maybe Galactus will be a part of this as well.
Yeah.
You could have more than one villain.
It could drop off
obviously.
with him. Yeah, it could drop off with him.
But being that we're introducing the multiverse, we've already
It would make sense to have a
had
time
some time
traveler.
travel before with Ant-Man and everything as well. It makes sense for Kang the Conqueror to show up and be a part of this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
And,
is
I
it-
think it's cool. While we're doing all this time travel, I think maybe Galactus is over there eating planets and doing everything that he does out in some distant, orbit way over here.
Until Kang the Conqueror has to collide with
Maybe
Fantastic Four and all that
you
shit,
never.
right?
Yeah, it's just this sets up so many awesome things. I think what could happen is
I'm also worried because I totally want to cut you off like I always do. I'm also
I just
worried
thought
about
of something else really cool too.
I'm also worried about how that's going to translate to film though, because are they going to be able to
Yeah,
really
being that it's Disney,
are they
too.
really going to be able to portray him to his full potential?
Yeah.
Are they really going to pay attention to the detail?
Again, I got faith in Feige. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Obviously, since it's Disney, they're gonna probably cut out a
dude,
massive amount
they're
of
bringing-
darkness.
yeah.
How cool would it be if they showed him go back into ancient Egypt and meet Apocalypse before he was Apocalypse? And that just sets things up for X-Men even further. What if he has that run-in with Cable and it's Josh Brolin's Cable from Deadpool?
What if it's not though?
What if
they
it's not?
start-
It's
what-
bullshit, yeah.
There's okay, so
But
there's
I'm
a
just
lot
saying
of,
the
there's a lot of
options are
potential.
endless,
yeah, but
dude.
you're thinking from
You
a
know what I'm
fan,
saying?
we're thinking from the consumer and fan standpoint.
But I mean, look, dude,
We're not thinking we're not thinking from a studio standpoint.
Yes,
you know what
but
I'm saying?
right now they're really actually catering to the fans like a motherfucker. We want Emily Blunt as Invisible Woman, and guess what? They're taking a meeting with her, and we can
Yeah.
only guess that it's for Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
We want John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic. John has come out and basically put it out there that he would do it. Now, Marvel, the ball's in your court. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And they're really making wise choices here, and they're kind of just tying everything in.
I mean, I think a lot
they're
of that
really
has
bringing
to do,
the
a lot of-
comics
a
into
lot
the
of that
movies.
has to do with the fact that Feige's tied into them, and he's like, he's not going to ruin his reputation. You know what I'm saying?
And I mean,
but
of
again,
course,
there's going to be a lot of people around that they still have money invested into it. They
Yeah.
still have a say so in it that could potentially ruin the
the
specifics.
the executives, the producers. But I mean, I'm so excited for it, and there's so many options. And being that they have to do things a little bit differently, with the X-Men and the Fantastic Four, and then of course the Sony and Marvel deal with Spider-Man, but now they're kind of tying it in with Venom and tying it in with Morbius and giving little Easter eggs, Vulture and Morbius.
I'm looking forward to more.
There's a lot of things that could really come together and be really good if they can just
because this is a whole
keep
second,
their heads out of their
Yeah, 'cause
asses
this is
and
their
do
whole
it
second
right.
phase. So
Yeah.
we're expected with everything that comes after this is setting up the new
Actually,
generation.
which phase is this? This is
Right, this
the
is
fourth,
phase-
fourth phase, actually,
Well-
right? Phase 4? Man.
Well, 'cause
I'll
they
look
ca-
it up later. I think it's phase 4. I think we're going into phase 4 or 5.
The whole point is that this is all setting up the new generation.
Yes.
The new generation
Yeah,
of
dude.
fans, the new generation
man,
of
I'm stoked
characters that are
for
going to
it.
come in.
I'm so stoked, dude.
So there's definitely a lot
Kane
of potential.
could be an amazing... I mean, oh, shit. We already know. So I mentioned Venom earlier. Venom 2 just finished filming. And
Yeah.
we saw it. I don't know if I'm going to throw it up or not, but we talked about it where you saw...
Woody Harrelson.
getting shot.
without the CGI. Obviously.
Yeah, without the CGI. So I'm assuming that scene right there is where he turns into Carnage.
Yeah.
If not the first time, maybe one of the times,
No, that's kind of funny.
We don't know
because
where that goes in the
we're-
storyline.
Obviously, okay, so like prediction. Obviously, he starts getting. Obviously, when the symbiote gets a hold of him,
Yeah.
he's gonna start doing little transformations. The same thing with Venom. He's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
start
yeah,
doing
yeah.
like. And
Well,
then
obviously
gonna-
he's getting shot.
Yeah.
And he's not dying. So
Yeah.
Carnage is there.
No, yeah, but at that point, that's what they showed us. But that's what I'm saying.
Carnage.
We'll see how
Yeah.
that works out, man.
Reel them in because
So, again,
another
keeping
retarded decision that they want to make. You heard about this one,
It's
right?
fucking horrible, dude. A Mysterio solo film.
Yeah, Mysterio.
Do
solo
we really
film.
need this?
We don't even talk about it. Honestly, just
I
I'm a
didn't-
Mysterio
I-
fan.
honestly,
I
I
like
could've-
Mysterio. I like
Yeah.
Spider-Man's
Yeah,
villains.
but
I don't
again,
want a Mysterio
Jake
solo film. though.
Gyllenhaal, great actor.
Yeah, nothing against
Nothing
it.
wrong with him.
We don't need it. We don't need it though.
We don't need it.
We don't
though.
need it. No.
Let me just dive straight into it.
Dive right
She-Hulk-
into it, man. Are you gonna
She-Hulk-
dive? Are you gonna dive like
In
this?
between?
Or are you gonna dive straight with your feet first? How are you gonna dive into it?
Oh no, I'm a head first type of guy.
Head first. Always head first.
So She-Hulk will have her comic accurate origin in Disney Plus series.
Yeah.
She gets shot, and Bruce will donate his blood to save her, which turns her into She-Hulk, obviously because some of the gamma blood and all that good stuff.
Don't worry, I've got you, Sharon.
So
I don't remember
I'm
She-Hulk's name.
Super excited for this.
Yeah.
Have you got any rumors into who's going to be cast for that?
No, but there's a lot of things going around on Instagram of like fan casting. You know what I mean? A lot.
Yeah.
And I should
Who are
have
they
pulled them up, but I
who are
didn't
the
know we
fan
were going to
casting?
talk about that. I can't remember off the top
You
of my
didn't
head.
know we were going to talk about She-Hulk?
Well, I didn't know you were going to ask that question.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or else I would. But right now, though, no, there's nothing coming out from Marvel themselves. But there's a lot of fan casting going around. Well, another thing that came out, which is really cool as
Which
well.
all ties into
all
this
ties
Hulk.
into She-Hulk. General Ross, if you guys remember General Ross, slick backed white hair, mustache. He was the general in the Hulk movie. He's been in the Hulk movie. He's been in the Avengers movie. He's the one that did the whole Civil War, split everybody. Wanted him to do all that, just so everybody knows.
The Patriot Act or whatever, right?
And if you aren't into the comics, you don't know this. But General Ross has a long history in the Marvel comics, making his first appearance of Red Hulk. He's Red Hulk, for those that don't know.
Going to be.
2000, I'm saying in the comics he was. 2008's Hulk #1 as a mysterious rival to Hulk. Red Hulk, also known as Rulk, R-U-L-K, wreaks havoc and even kills Abomination in the comics. Super powerful. It isn't until later that Rulk was revealed to be created by MODOK, which they're making a MODOK series, though it is animated.
Yeah, still though.
Who knows?
They might have hints of it.
The leader of AIM, when She-Hulk infiltrates an AIM
I'm going with that
base
one.
and fights MODOK, while Hulk fights Red Hulk. So there's a lot of things that are, you know what I mean? Hulk's identity as General Ross is finally revealed in the 2010 storyline, World War Hulk, which everybody wants that to come to fruition in the MCU. Now we have even more of a possibility that might come true.
Which I wonder who are they gonna stick with for like Hulk going forward, or they're still sticking with?
Is it gonna be that actor? 'Cause
Yeah,
that
that
actor's a little
like,
old,
are,
man.
are we doing like
That
what are
actor's a
we
little
doing?
old, dude.
Yeah, it don't matter though.
How
because
long is the run gonna be?
That's
of
what
Red
I'm
Hulk?
saying,
You know what I mean?
dude.
After joining the Avengers, Hulk forms his own Thunderbolts, which is coming
Again,
to the MCU.
Yeah, so they're smart.
Yeah.
I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to tie
exactly.
everything together. I mean, it makes sense. Start doing it early on. Start planting those seeds and getting us used to the fact.
This could further imply that MODOK is one of the villains in She-Hulk, and that the series further sets up the Thunderbolts, which is basically what we just said. But I don't know, MODOK being an animated series on Hulu, I don't see them bringing in MODOK live action if it's already animated on Hulu. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they have a lot of they have a chance they could though, just because, or at least do like a shadow version of it type of thing where
Who
they
knows?
they don't fully reveal him.
Or they just make references. They
Yeah.
do a lot of references to things. Yeah.
Very slight cameos,
Yeah.
kind of like how they started dumping Thanos,
Yeah.
little bits of Thanos.
Yeah,
in there.
exactly. They'd
So
be
they
like,
could do
"There's a
that.
guy with a big head and no dick. Want to wrap it up?
Always wrap it.
Always wrap it.
Although
Yeah.
I've been known
Gators
to take a
bitches
couple-
better be using Jimmy's.
Well, I'm not one of Gators bitches, but yeah. Nonetheless, yeah, let's wrap this up.
Yeah,
So
man, because we're
if-
going to go play some Mario Kart. Not even going to lie. Not going to act like we got anything important to do. We're literally going to go play some Smash,
I would
some Mario
I would
Kart.
have lied a little bit.
We might make it over to Fat Collectibles. Who knows? Actually, you know what?
That's a
What
little
time
too
is it?
late. It's traffic time. It's too late.
Yeah,
It's like
I don't want
4
to go
some.
all the way to La Habra right now.
Nonetheless, so I am now Captain_Juicebox on Instagram and social media, like Twitter and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
I don't have a Facebook because Facebook's,
Yeah,
out the window.
Facebook, man.
So you,
If you're looking for me, you can find
Nobody
me
cares.
at IG Hates Chazzy on the Instagrams.
on the Instagram,
You can find me on the Instagrams.
Oh, you're gonna do that little Joker voice this whole
And,
fucking time. Now. Ooh,
Whoa, hey, hitting that bass. And if you're looking for us as a whole, you can find us at Side Project Podcast on Instagram,
Twitter.
Side Project Pod on Twitter. We haven't promoted the Twitter lately. We also haven't really been on it very much.
active,
Like
yeah.
we're posting the clips and this and that, but
yeah.
we're not
So,
too active on it.
Point is that we are on there though.
We are on there if you want to tweet us, and maybe we'll get back to you. Like always, man, we thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing, for liking, for sharing and commenting.
Also, by the time this drops, we're getting closer and closer to that giveaway date. So be aware. And for those,
Actually,
hey,
by the time
you
this
know-
drops the next day, this drops on Monday, that Tuesday
Hence,
we're gonna announce the
why
winner.
I said very close.
Yeah, man.
So we'll probably have to make a little barbecue that day and everything.
Hey,
just
we'll hang out.
Yeah. Because
cooking up some
I think we should both
steaks.
be on the live while we are just like
Yeah.
we're totally just going.
No, I'm listening though.
No, yeah, but you know what I'm saying. I think we should both be here
Yeah.
while we do that live raffle thing. Whatever.
we should all be here. We should all
point
hang
is-
out.
Yeah, that's one.
I just
want to
give a couple shout outs as well. You guys go hit up Mega Games on Instagram. I'll put it on the screen. He's got some shirts. He's got a bunch of raffles and giveaways and all kinds of stuff. Hex Collects on Instagram as well. Go follow him. He's got some really dope shirts. I'm actually probably gonna cop one, to be honest with you. Have you guys seen those?
Yeah,
Hex
did
Collects?
you see the one
They're
that he
actually
just
pretty
posted?
damn cool, dude.
I think he posted it today or yesterday. I forget because the fucking algorithms on Instagram are all fucked up.
Go
Sometimes I see stuff that's like 22 hours later.
Go follow friend of the show, Jar of Retro, for amazing giveaways as always and raffles.
Which, by the way, he hooked me up with that Dragon Ball Z Kakarot one. So
Oh, yeah,
shout out to him.
Also, Beyond Rail Cosplay,
and Beyond Rail
Joey
props.
Red Hood 22. I'm naming them off quickly, but I'll put a few on the screen or put them in the description, man. Just
Mass
and
Mateo,
I'm not forgetting
Nashville
any.
Night,
Oh, there's so many.
Liz Wonder.
I'm not forgetting anybody purposely, but I just wanted to give a couple shout outs to a couple people that I've been talking to this last week specifically. It's not to down anybody or forget anybody, but again, thank you to those guys. Thank you to everybody watching, liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing. We are on all Apple podcasts. We are on all podcast streaming services: Apple, Spotify,
Deezer,
Google,
Stitcher,
all of
all that
those.
good stuff.
Go rate them. Go like them. We love you guys. We thank you guys. R2D2 and I are fucking out.